Hi, you guys. Welcome and happy Wednesday. Let me check my volume here. I had turned it down this morning. Okay. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. So, welcome in. Welcome in. I do have a couple new things today. Some really cute, more basic earrings, not really showy. Um, they're super cute. And I have a few pair. And those are gemstones. I've got moonstone, amethyst, garnet, malachite, and words are hard. Lapis and lapis. So I got some really precious rings in. I can't wait to show them to you. They're so neat. I should have probably gotten more, but I've got a lot of rings. Just saying, I might have a ring problem. So I did get a couple new pieces of amber in. I also got in, let's see. Oh, I got in some vintage pieces. I've got an Egyptian blessing brooch is really beautiful. Um, and it's for life, prosperity, and health. So I will be bringing that up. I've got a flat mariner today. It's a 22-inch. Let's see, what else do we have? I have a smaller amylite pendant necklace, really pretty. A garnet set that's vintage, so I didn't clean it up. And then I also have, this is small. It's 6 1/4. It's fabulous. So it's almost 30 grams. This one I did clean up. And this is a Mark Wasserman piece. So it is small, but thick. It's almost 30 grams. So it's really neat. So it fits on the bracelet mandrel about a 6 1/4. So I do have that. I also have a little bit of the clearance sterling. I moved some of it into here. And then we've got a bunch of the rings that we didn't get to for the ring sale. Hey, DC, how are you? Welcome in. And hi, Sharon, and hi, Eileen. Sorry, we typed already in chat. So then I have some bracelets, some gemstones. So I went to look at the website that I use for my Bali stuff. You guys, they doubled the prices. Before it was only up like 15%. They doubled it because gold or silver went up, the gemstones went up, the labor went up, the tariffs went up. So I will not at this time be ordering any new Bali, but if you guys are interested in Bali, I have a whole drawer of it. So I'm good to go. I just like to get some more, new pieces that no one's seen before. But that's on hold. So I know some of you guys are dealing with that as well. So fun. So I do have rings that are still bagged here that didn't make it to the ring sale. I do have a bunch of $16 and under stone, kind of like the ones that we had in those shoes. So I have those, but I also have some other ones like 6 special. So the 6 special would be diamond or big rings. I have 7s. There's some really neat ones in the 7. I think you guys have seen some of them before. So I think we went through the 8s last time. I don't know. Not quite sure. But I do have I went through and I marked all the rings. And these are all the $16 and under rings. So I do have them sized. So I've got like the 7s, the 9s, the 10s, a couple 6s, and some 8s. So I can show those intermittently today as well. It'll take me a while because, I bag them, but I do that to keep them all pretty. All right. So I hope you guys are doing well. We will go ahead and get started with the earrings. So let me go ahead and get that down. All right. And hopefully my internet doesn't go out. I was on with Lisa Monday, and the internet flashed off for a little while. So that was not fun. All right, these are going to be a buy it now choice of 15 on the earrings. There's going to be, let's see, let me get that highlighted. There we go. I'm going to move this up a little bit. So the first pair is garnet, and they are sterling. These are sterling. Second pair is lapis. There we go. Third pair is moonstone. I love moonstone. The fourth pair would be amethyst, and I only have one of each pair of these. And the last one would be malachite. So they're super cute earrings. So I know the kids are going back to school like everywhere. Some went back today, some went back, are going back next week. Our school district, it looks like, is going to be going on strike as of last night. So, oh, hi. Okay, Eileen, you want the lapis? You got it. They're super pretty. So yeah, I guess District 203 is going to go on strike. Last I heard, but I haven't watched the news today. Okay, we got Eileen. Okay. For the lapis. Just give that a second. I know the lag was really, really bad on Monday, so. All right. And I do have some of the mystery bags left. I think we have 8 or 9 left. And then I'll be changing them out for fall, probably at the end of the month, because, you know, I really want fall to be here. I'm not kidding you guys. Our storm went through yesterday. Oh, really? In our schools, no cell phones, all districts. Well, you know, I agree with that, just because, you know, we all love our phones, don't we? I mean, if I walk out of the house without it, I freak out. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I mean, they should have to, you know, write the answers on the palm of their hand like the rest of us had to. I'm just kidding. All right. We will go ahead and pass on the earrings. Let me move those over. I'll leave them up there for a little bit. Okay. I do have a small, these are going to be a buy it now of 6. These are citrine and sterling. They are studs. I have 1 pair, and they are citrine. Oh, right. So citrine and sterling silver. We're just going to do those for a buy it now of 6. I'm going to put those down for a minute. Let's see if we can get them to, yeah. The kids today don't know what it's like to have to call collect, you know, from the roller rink and be like, I need to be picked up. The good old days. Give that a few seconds. So those are citrine and sterling, and we're going to do those for, oh, let me highlight that. Sorry, you guys. I did not sleep well, and we had a very bad morning, so I'm a little tired. But I'm a trooper, so we're going to just keep going. Because if I don't keep going, I'm going to drop, you know? So give that one more second. Oops, I almost took the wrong earrings. Yeah, the good old days. I remember leaving the house with a quarter so I could, you know, make the phone call. I'm dating myself there, but, you know, what are you going to do? All right. Slow and steady, right? All right, I'm going to try. All right, we will go ahead and pass on the, citrine. All right. Okay. Let's move those over here. Over here. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. All right. Let's do, Boy, I cannot spell today, you guys. This is too funny. I tried to spell garnet. No, forget it. I was like, garnet? Okay, let's do a ring. I don't remember if it was one of you guys that asked me for this type of ring or not. Let me go ahead and highlight pass. So it is butterscotch amber. I have it adjustable, which is really nice. This one is going to be a buy it now 34. It is gorgeous. Let me find my ring sizer. So currently it's sitting at a 7, but you can see you can go down to a 6, and you can go up at least to about an 8.5 before it gets pinchy. But this is just gorgeous. I love that it's more, words are hard. It's more opaque on one side than the other. It's beautiful. And I will show it to you on the finger. And again, this is an adjustable. It's really pretty. So it's an egg yolk. This looks more like an egg yolk than most of the egg yolk. So it's kind of like egg yolk and butterscotch. But really pretty design. I'm going to put it on a ring holder. I was filming yesterday and we had a storm come through. And I had just gotten done filming. Just got done filming and starting to upload. And it was pretty wicked. It was only 5 minutes. It was hail and stuff like that. But ugh. We've had some pretty severe weather this year. So this is amber and butterscotch. I'm going to show you guys a fabulous ring next. Oh, I love it. Ooh, gotta get it back out of its bag. All right, we'll give that a second. All right, and we will go ahead and pass. All right. Yes, there was, wasn't there? Okay, this ring is fabulous. This is sitting at a 9. Oh, I just love this. This is going to be a buy it now of 44. It's fabulous. Let me get that in there. So it's currently sitting at a 9. It can go larger. Is that not fantastic? So you've got sterling silver. It's oxidized. Again, it is adjustable, sitting at a 9. Let me put it on the finger. It's so much fun. I love, love, love this ring. It's a nice size. It's a beautiful sunflower. I absolutely love it. I love that swirl design in the petals, and then that beautiful bringing up there so you can see it's kind of like a polka dot design. Isn't it beautiful? It really is. It's a nice size, very comfortable. Sitting at a 9. Let me go ahead and put that on a ring holder. It's really cool one. And you can't go wrong with a sunflower. Well, yeah, it's a sunflower. Love it. It's a biggie big. Yeah, it was funny. I do eBay, and so I get a credit from them for like $25 every quarter for some free eBay supplies, and I ordered the red, yellow, green, blue tissue paper. Well, it got delivered yesterday, right before the storm came. Luckily, I had looked out there because otherwise it would have been totally ruined. It was crazy. I mean, we had that hail and everything. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I'm going to look over here. Okay. I'm going to do a hand swipe real quick and see how long lag is. 8, 9, 10. Wow. Okay. Wow. That lag is long. Okay. Okay. It looks like it's about 12 deb counts. So, okay. Trying to get this ring back into its bag. Okay. This is malachite. And it's not only malachite, it's faceted, you guys. I love faceted. So this is a size 8. It's beautiful. This one is a buy it now of 38, and it's just spectacular. I love it. So faceted malachite, which you don't see very often. It is gorgeous. And so let me show it to you on the finger. It's a nice size, but yeah, usually you get malachite, it's not faceted. So you can see the facets there. And the pattern on this one is phenomenal. So malachite, sterling silver. Here is the side view, split shank, or as I like to call it, the split shoulders. Let's put that on a ring holder. It's really beautiful. So faceted malachite. Ding, ding. That one is a size 8. Give that a second. All right. We will go ahead and pass on that one. Okay, so this is adjustable. This is adorable. Let me see what size it's sitting at. So it's very adjustable. So it's sitting at a 6.5. So it's adjustable, sitting at a 6.5, and this is going to be a buy it now of 26. So it is a hummingbird. You've got sterling silver and amber. So it's sitting at a 6.5, but it's a bypass style. So it can open up to however comfortable of a design you'd like on it. I'm not going to push it up. But let me go ahead and put it on my finger here. So you can't go any lower than a 6.5, but you can go higher. It'll just, separate this more. So we've got a hummingbird or just a bird. Yeah, no, it's a hummingbird. And so you've got cognac amber there and green amber there. It is a bypass adjustable. Let me go ahead and put that on a ring holder. Oh, get back over there. Yeah, we were watching the hummingbirds this morning. All right. We could do a choice. How's this? Okay, let me bring this one up. This is sitting at a 7.5, but it is adjustable. And it's a spinner, plus it's got, okay, so there's a turtle, and then you've got the spinner there. I love that one. It's sitting at a 7.5. You could definitely open that up, I would say, to about an 8.25. So let me show you that one on the finger. It's super cute. I love spinner rings. So the little flower moves. And then you've got a turtle. So we've got that choice or the upside down hummingbird. There we go. Put it this way. Actually, let's put them on both fingers. So it would be a buy it now choice of 26. Yeah, I wish it was a little cooler outside. And today is nice compared to what we've had. I'm going to put him back there for a second because it's been so hot. Stay, little bugger. There we go. It's like 80. I think it's going to be 82 or something like that today. And it's nice. All right. We will go ahead and pass on that. I definitely would like to see some, mid 60s, mid 70s, because I like cooler weather. All right. So we will go ahead and pass on those. All right. Another new one that I got in is a size 9. Love this one. Okay, size 9. And I'm going to double check it. This one is a buy it now of 36. Let me get this up here. Double check the size. Yes, it is a size 9. And this is from Poland. It's marked right there. So you've got that beautiful ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. So cognac is the coloration on here. So this is nice. I had one like this, but it was smaller. So this is the larger one. Let me go ahead and show it to you on the finger. There we go. Super pretty. I'll just give that a second. And we will go ahead and pass on that one. So I made myself a root beer float today. I was like, you know what? I need a root beer float. It's that kind of day. All right. Let's pass on that. Next, let's do, okay, here's this. This is really fabulous, you guys. And I'll show you it and I'll read it to you. And I did have to do a comp on this because I was like, okay. So let me show this to you. All right. So if you're like me and love Egyptian anything, here you go. So this is a blessing, an Egyptian blessing. So you've got the Ankh, you've got the Wedja, and you've got the Seneb. So the Ankh means life, the Wedja means prosperity, and the Seneb means health. So it is a pendant. Let me bring this up. It is just a cool piece. Did I say pendant? Brooch. It's a brooch. Words are hard. It weighs about 5.5. Oh, I gotta find my quarter. Here we go. It weighs about 5.5 grams. It's beautiful. I loved being able to look it up and see what it meant. So this one would be a starting bid of 40. So it is an Egyptian blessing. And again, it means life, prosperity, and health. Love this piece. It's so neat. Something a little different. And I got to figure out where I just put that bag. Oh. right. Yeah, I make it with sugar-free root beer, and I put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it. I like it that way. That way, you know, I'm not having too much stuff. And welcome in. It's nice to see you. All right, so Egyptian blessing brooch. Yes. So sterling silver, 5.5 grams, and it again is the Ankh, the Wedja, and the Seneb, life, prosperity, and health. All right, we will pass on that one. Okay, let's do, okay, this is vintage. It's a set. Go ahead and get this over here. So these have not been cleaned up. I could clean them up for you if you would like. I just don't pre-clean them. This is garnet. So I'm going to go ahead and show them, and you can't tell with it being on that background. So, oh, there you can kind of see it. So it's a beautiful vintage set. So you've got sterling silver and garnet. The necklace is 16 inches, and we're going to do a buy it now of 38 on the set. And I can clean them up if you need me to. I won't cry. Well, maybe a little, but but yes, I can clean them up for you. But I leave that option open before I, you know, they're really beautiful. They are a beautiful red. Easy to clean up. If you need a magnetic, woo, stop shaking camera. There we go. I was fiddling with it. If you need an extender, I do have some extenders. Let's see if I have a 2-inch, or I could also include a magnetic clasp. I can add a magnetic clasp with it for you if you need to, and that'll give you almost another, let's see, that gives you another 1 3/4 inch. So there you're looking at about 18 inches. So I do have that. I do also have some non-sterling extenders. Let me get one out. Make sure I've got one that's not too long. I have some that are 6 inches. I have some extenders that are 2. I believe they're 2 inches. These magnetic things are so funny because, you know, you try to get them out and they're all stuck to each other. So let me see. So I could put an extender in there, so that would take it up. If you need that, let me know. I'm going to bundle them together. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. But I will put them in the bag in case someone says, hey, I'd like that. That way I'll have everything in there. And if you guys do decide you want it, I can gladly clean it for you. All right, let's do a ring. So this is sterling silver. It is a size 6. It's a ruby. Just double checking. Yes. So size 6. And it is a ruby. And originally I had this at 30. I'm going to do a buy it now of 26 on this. So size 6, sterling silver, and ruby. I do the finger thing in front of it and see if it'll, there we go. So size 6, beautiful ruby. I love this ring. It's one of my faves. And originally it was 30. We're doing it for 26. This is what it looks like on the finger. Let me go ahead and put that on a ring holder so it doesn't get stuck on that finger, because that finger is about 6 1/4. So we don't want to get that finger stuck. But really beautiful ruby, size 6. And we marked it down to 26. It is very, yeah, it's pretty. I had this in a 9, but that one sold. Hey, Jessica, I hope you had a great birthday. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Mark that, pass. Okay. Let's do this. So this is 7-inch amethyst. This is really pretty. 7-inch amethyst bracelet. I will put a magnetic clasp, so that'll get you up to about an 8 1/4. So this is all amethyst and sterling. And we're going to do this for we'll do a buy it now of 22 on it. So again, the bracelet itself is 7 inches. Okay. And then I'll add this so it's easier to get on as well. This is not sterling here. And that'll give you another 1 inch and almost 3/4. So really beautiful amethyst. It's a rich purple. We're doing this as a special for buy it now of 22. Oh, you got it, Eileen. You got it. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Wear it in good health. You got it. Congrats. So I have another ring like that ruby one. This one's a size 9, but it is not ruby. This is size 9, and it's blue topaz. And originally this one was 30. We're going to also do this for a buy it now of 26. Let me get that up there. Yes, congratulations. So this is a size 9. Beautiful. Deb needs a vacation blue topaz. And we're going to do this one for 26. So they're opening up a whole bunch of restaurants closer to like Fox Valley Mall. For those that are in the area, know where I'm talking about, like Route 59. It's called Block 59. They are bringing one of the restaurants that I went to when I was in Rome. And I cannot remember the full name of it, but it's like Kilo whatever. So I was like, oh my gosh, I remember having that when I was in Rome. It's right near the Trevi Fountain. So they are opening one by us. So one of these days, when I have a free day, I am going to go and have lunch. It'll take me back to, it's cheaper than me flying to Rome, right? I can't go back now, but someday. But I was like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't Americanize the food, because I tell you, their lasagna is different than US lasagna. It is light, it's airy, it's not tons of sauce. It's and the pizza, oh my gosh, fabulous. So I'm hoping they don't Americanize it too much. I'm looking forward to an opening. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. Let's do, okay, oh, the Amolite. Okay. So I have huge Amolites. This is not a huge Amolite. So this is for those that love Amolite, just more demure. Okay. So here is your Amolite. And it comes with the sterling silver chain. The chain is 18 inches. I love Amolite. It's such a pretty one. We are going to do this for a buy it now of 36, which I know is crazy. It's Amolite. So I was excited. I was excited to get this one for a good price. So I could pass that along to you guys. So more dainty. And it is Amolite. And it's got the coveted blue purple up there. So it's fabulous. And it comes on an 18-inch chain. I'll give that a few seconds. But yeah, the other Amolites I have all run $100 and more. So I was excited to find one that is more affordable because everyone should be able to afford it, right? You know, that's how I feel. Everyone should be able to. One more second. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. But I love this piece. It's just so pretty. And I didn't do school, so I didn't do schools in session. This comes from the back of the Ammonite. So I love doing school though. All right. This definitely can be cleaned up. It needs to be cleaned up. This is a flat Mariner. Okay, I'm going to put the camera up for a second. Okay. Was it last week? It was last week. I showed some of the Bali chains, like the I don't have them out. I put them away. The Bali Bodoro. I always say it wrong. Chain, the like Byzantine. I about died. I went to look this morning because they send you an email and say this is what we've got in stock. The rest we got to make. And I'm like, cool. So I pop on it. The necklace that I showed you guys last week for $100. It's $350 to order it. I'm like, and then I have to pay taxes on it and then shipping. And I'm like, no. So that's crazy. So it's going to be a little harder for some people to get those in, luckily I've got some already, but I always try to make sure I have enough for the holidays. Bye, Jessica. Thanks so much for stopping in. And I'm so glad you had a nice birthday. Happy birthday again. All right. So this is a flat Mariner. I love this chain. So I was going somewhere with that story. So yeah, I was shocked to see what the sterling, I'm like petting it. Sorry. To see what the sterling chains are going for now. It's crazy. I don't know how people do it. So this is 22-inch flat Mariner. And this one is going to be a buy it now of 56. So again, 22 inches. And easily to clean up. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I love Mariner. Come on. Focus, baby. There we go. And it's the flat one. So it's not the big bubbly one. It is Italian. But absolutely lovely. And 22 inches is a nice length. Give that a second. I'm going to show you guys that egret. He's so cool. I know I showed him a few weeks ago. I realized that after I pulled him out, but he's so adorable. So we're going to show him one more time. All right, we will go ahead and pass on the Mariner. And Grace, if you're listening, I did get the 2 garnet crosses in. I can send you a picture if you're interested still. And someone had asked me for smaller malachite rings in an 8 and a 9. I know there were one person, but I can't remember who it was. I'll have to look back in my notes. But I do have some of those, so those I will not show until I go back through my thing and see who it was. All right. So this is fabulous. This is the aigrette, real pearl, real ruby, ruby eyes, marcasite, sterling silver. Here is the back. He's fabulous. And it is an aigrette. And I'm probably butchering that. So he is a buy it now 48. What a cool gift would he be? So different. Let's see if I've got my black light on above. I do. Okay. So the pearl, you can see the ruby glowing and his eyeball. I always like to show that when I can. Let's show the pearl a little better. There we go. So really a beautiful brooch. You've got a dingle dangle there. That is a technical word. A dingle dangle. Yeah, after that storm yesterday, I had to run outside and pick up the recycling bin. And of course, that was the day that I had broke down huge boxes, like, because I collect boxes. And then when I get an overflow, I'll break them down and put them out for trash day. Well, the storm blew it right over. It was crazy. So I was out in the middle of the street in the middle of a storm, well, right at the end, picking up wet, gushy cardboard. It was pretty humorous. Not. Okay. We will go ahead and pass on this guy. Let's see what other new piece over here that you guys have not seen. I try to bring a little of this, a little of that. Now this I know I did show, but it's so beautiful, especially this time of year. This is all colors. Get out of there. This is all Chalcedony. Okay. So this is pink, blue. Oh, I got an itch. Sorry. Right on my belly. Right on my scarf. Ugh. So it's Chalcedony. And we've got carnelian. It's 18 inches. This is 97.8. And originally I had it at 40. I am going to buy it now at 34. So it's sterling silver findings. And that is all different colors of Chalcedony and carnelian. So we're covering the seas. But that blue is carnelian. The pink is not carnelian. Chalcedony, and carnelian. They're all the same family. So we are doing it for 34, and it is 18. It's really lovely. Give that a few seconds. So again, that is 18 inches long. Sometimes, you just get so tired that you can't. You're like, you get your second wind and it just, whew. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Okay, let's do a pair of earrings. There are 2 of these. I'm just putting them up there this way so you can see it. These are lovely, absolutely stunning. So black spinel, and then you have your beautiful topaz. Or no, these are apatite. Wait, I have to look at my thing again. Yeah, these are apatite, which is a lovely gemstone. So black spinel, and this is 14 karat white gold vermeil. They are for pierced ears, and we are doing these for a buy it now of 36. I love Apatite because it takes the treatment well to get beautiful rich colors. That's like tourmalines. Tourmalines can be absolutely stunning. So gorgeous earrings. So it's deeper than a blue topaz, but lighter than a, what would I call it? Lighter than a London blue. So it's like that beautiful in between. But again, this is an apatite, so it runs in the greenish blue. We were doing these at 36. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. Let me bring up that Mark Wasserman piece. Okay, so this is small. It's 6 1/4. It is 25.9 grams. Oh, I can see my black light still on. There we go. So, and I can finish cleaning it up a little bit more. You can see I started cleaning it up. So definitely needs more of a cleanup. It is heavy, 25.9 grams. Beautiful. Get over here. Beautiful design on this. So Mark Wasserman Samara is the name, and this guy would be a buy it now of 74. It's very thick. Again, 6 1/4. It's a whole lot of sterling for sure. This is for a smaller wrist. A few seconds. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Yeah, when I saw this piece, I couldn't pass it up because he is such a fabulous artisan. I'll have to do a little more research to see if he's still with us. I'm not sure. I am not positive. Okay, I've got a clearance piece of sterling and Baltic amber. It is a bracelet. It's adjustable. Sorry. It is. It's a beautiful piece. This is going to be a buy it now of 16. Okay, it's sterling silver, Baltic amber, and it goes from 6 inches to 8 inches. Let me show this to you. It's a beautiful bracelet. So we're doing a final clearance of $16. Let me show it to you on the wrist. If I can get it to lay correctly. There we go. All right. So that's what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? You got it, Sharon. Congratulations. Wear it in good health. It's a beautiful piece. And like I said, if there's something you guys are looking for, let me know in chat. You can always email me. You never know. I may have it. I probably do. We'll put it that way. All right. Congratulations. Okay, I'm also going to do this one. This one's going to be a buy it now of 22. This is vintage sterling and stone scarab bracelet. So let's see if I can get them to flip over. There we go. There we go. I need to remeasure it. I don't remember what it is. So these are all stone, and it's sterling. Let me find, you've got a fold over clasp, and the clasp is not sterling on the clasp. Let me go ahead and remeasure this. It is right at a 7. I'm going to move you guys up a little bit and move you over. So it's a size 7. So we're doing 22 on this one. If you guys are interested in amber, I did find more amber rings in my amber drawer. I've got some of the hello pieces that I know some of you guys have seen, the big ones. So, because I had not pulled the amber rings out for the ring sale for some reason. I don't know. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Okay, now let's do this ring. This is adjustable. I love this ring. I had one like this. It sold. So luckily I found another because this is a really popular ring. This is size 7.5, but it's bypass, so it can be adjustable. This is going to be a buy it now 26. Let me go ahead and show it to you. I absolutely adore this ring. So you've got your two-tone and you've got your amber. It is bypass, so it's adjustable. And that can go up past a 9. And it's sitting at a 7.5. You could probably go, you can, let's see how high we can make this one go. I can do it slowly so I don't make it stay at that length. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is up in 11 already. So you can make it go to 11. So you could make this go to a 12. It just depends how separated you want it. They can go down to a 7.5. So you've got two colors there. You've got more of a honey amber. And then you've got your other. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, you got it, DC. That's pretty. Congratulations. Wear it in good health. It's a beautiful ring. I'm so glad it's going to a good home, and I'm glad I found it. I went in and I said, oh my gosh, I know I have another one. It is. It's really pretty. It's different. Let me get a little bit of a bigger bag to put that in. Congrats, congrats. All right. Yay. I'm so excited when a piece gets to find a good home, you know? All right, let's do... During the ring sale, I had the butterscotch ring, but it was in a size 6, 7, or 8. I can't remember. And someone had asked for a larger one. So this one is a size 10. And originally we were doing this at, yeah, this one is 26 on this one. Let me go ahead instead of 28. Let me find. So this is like a really beautiful creamier. Let me get that up there. So this is just a beautiful creamy color. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, it keeps wanting to adjust to that. So I'll hold it this direction so you can see that. So this is a really pretty pale yellow. So it's in between the white amber and the I want to call it egg drop soup. Oh my gosh, am I hungry or something? I do have this ring also in a 10 in the cognac. So I've got it in the cognac or in the less. In the less, I'm going to put them on my fingers and show them side by side. All right. So we've got the cognac there, and then we have that really beautiful pale. It does look like butter. It does. And these are size 10. I'm going to lay them down for a minute. Again, we're doing them for 26. That way you can see the colors up close. They're cute. Yeah, it looks like Land O'Lakes. We've been using the Irish butter, I think it is, from Costco. I don't know if I can go back to regular butter, you guys. It's more expensive, but it's so good. I know. It's like, ah. All right, we will go ahead and pass on these guys. Yeah, I really love that butter. My son even likes it. He was always like, it's too dark. Now he's like, oh, that's so good. I'm like, I know, I told you. Stay out of my butter. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's do this one just for fun. For fun, if I can get it back out of its bag. This is adjustable. It's fabulous. We had it at 160. I can do it at a buy it now of 110. Today only. Before I come to my senses. Hold on. All right. It is adjustable. It's a one of a kind. And that is amber. So it's supposed to be 180. Or excuse me, it's supposed to be 160. So for today only, we're going to do it for 110. So there's your adjustment. It's fabulous. And that is a piece of crystal clear, gorgeous amber. It just is so beautiful. It almost looks like a citrine, right? So that's what it looks like. And it's faceted. Let me see where it's sitting at. Okay, so we've got it at 7.5. This is from Poland. You've got your hallmarks right there. And of course, I can clean that up. It's got a little patina on it. So that's your Polish hallmarks there. It's just a beautiful wowzer ring. So instead of 160, we're doing it 110 today. It's fabulous. So Friday I'll be here, and then Saturday at 2 o'clock I will have a thread up video coming out. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. It's a fun ring. I know it's not for everybody. It's kind of over the top, but you know, sometimes you like over the top, right? Okay. I'm going to bring this rose ring back up. Let me write in here, pass. And then we will get to some other rings. So this is a size 8. And it can adjust up. This is the rose, the carved rose. We were going to do it at 38. That's what it is every day. We're going to do it at a buy it now 34. Let me go ahead and show it. We're going to do it for 34. So that is carved Baltic amber in a rose. Let me go ahead and here is where you adjust it. There we go. The top keeps sliding off, so I have to, since it's adjustable. So you've got that beautiful, beautiful carved rose in Baltic amber. Love it. Love it. Let me show it to you on the finger. So different, unique, another great gift idea for somebody. You can tuck it away. Just don't forget where you tucked it, right? I've done that before. It's like, Hey, Stacy, welcome in. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. So carved sterling silver It is an 8, but it is adjustable. And we have got beautiful rose design. And we're doing a clearance of 34 on it. So Baltic. It's gorgeous. It's nice to see you, Stacy. You guys, Stacy was in the collab with me for the Louis Vuitton bags. So it's nice to see you. Nice to see you pop in. I appreciate it. All right, let me go ahead and put pass in there. All right, we are going to do a pair of beautiful ruby earrings. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me put them on here. Okay. So let me put those at a good angle. Let's see if it'll cooperate. There we go. So these are sterling silver and beautiful ruby. Light show time. There we go. So I'm going to use the other black light with it so you can see it a little better. There you go. So these are absolutely beautiful. Sterling silver, and your stones on these are 5x3s, and it is 14 karat white gold over, and then on your halo crescent up on the top and on the bottom, I'll show you on the other one, are CZs on this one. So let me bring that up. Absolutely fantastic. Here is the back. So you see that. So these are a buy it now of 32. Let me get that typed in. Buy it now of 32. So ruby, 14 karat white gold vermeil over sterling. And then the CZs are that beautiful design up here. They are lovely. Let's see. Any particular ring sizes? Oh, you know what? I've got a couple. I wanted to show one more. I wanted to show one more of the amber. This is a necklace, though. Beautiful. We've shown it once or twice, I believe. All right, we will go ahead and pass on the rubies. So this is a lovely necklace. It is a buy it now of 65. Buy it now of 65. That's a steal of a deal. Let me show this to you. So sterling silver. And I'm going to lay it out here because it's just so gorgeous. There we go. So you have got your beautiful Baltic amber in multiple colors. I love this. So it's actually like we've got cognac, we've got the citrine. It's like a lighter citrine, more clear. Then we have the green, the cognac, and then you have that more lemony of the citrine colored. And these are all amber. And then you have got your turquoise. And this is sterling. This is from Poland. It's 18 inches, and it is a buy it now of 65. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You guys, I have that brooch that goes back kind of to that ring. We'll show it. Just since I showed that, I have to show this one. And we're going to do a special deal on the rose brooch. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. Okay, so we are going to do this at a buy it now of 20. It's sterling silver. It's a brooch. And it is the beautiful carved rose, like that ring, but just not a ring. So let me go ahead and get that quarter next to there. I'm going to turn that black light off above. Okay. So just an absolutely fabulous brooch. It is all Polish amber. It is really a beautiful piece. Wouldn't that look special on a gift? You know, an added gift for someone. Now, I'm already thinking towards holidays. I know everyone's like, oh, it's too soon. No, it's not. Not this year. It's not. I have a feeling it's just going to be harder and harder to find some of the stuff that we want. And I was talking to my son in Japan, and I asked him if he was going to get the kids the Labubu or whatever it's called. He said, no, they're creepy. I started laughing because, you know, he's in Japan. They have the coolest toys in Japan. So I thought it was funny. He's like, nope, nope, not going to do it. All right. Would you guys like to see some Balinese? Let me know. I can pull out. I'm going to pass on this. I've got the drawer right over there. I also have the stud earrings still in multiple colors. Let's go ahead. 137 days, is it? Wow. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to pull out some size 9 rings. So these are the $16 rings. These are going to be a buy it now of 16 for choice. Go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, so we have got garnet. These are all size 9. Let me show you the first one. There we go. Garnet, so you can wear it teardrop up or teardrop down. Let me show it to you on the finger. So this one is a 9. Whoop, you guys can't see that. So that one is garnet. And this one is white topaz. Let me go ahead and put it on a ring holder for you. All right, we'll do it that direction. So you could wear it teardrop up or down. So that one is a buy it now of 16. Trying to see if I have another one on set in that style in a 9. I think we sold all those. Let me look. So that is a 9. I do. I have it in citrine. I'll go ahead and show you. So we'll put that down. So this one, you know what? Let me get my other ring holder out. Here we go. All right. So it's a choice. We have got peridot. We have got citrine. We have got garnet. And we have moonstone. There we go. Make it easier. So they are all sterling silver. Originally, these were 20, but we're going to do them at 16. Yes. So beautiful peridot, citrine, garnet, and moonstone. Let's pull these up. So you can see that. There's your green, your beautiful yellow. Then we have the garnet, and these are garnet and topaz. And then the moonstone, which is getting really washed out with these white lights. So I'll show you that one on the finger. Love it. So if you guys are dreaming of colder weather, here you go. Here's a little snow for your fingers. So those are a size 9. Give that a few seconds. Somehow I got some pendants in with these rings. It's pretty funny. I'm like, how did that get in there? But, you know, stranger things have happened. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. These will be put into the shoe. I'm going to move the camera up for a second, guys. All right, let me grab my shoe. So I will be putting those rings back into the shoe. I like to have the rings out. And this whole one here are 9s. So that way, when someone says, hey, do you have any 9s? You know, I'm looking for a more small ring, smaller ring. You know, because a lot of the rings I have are va-va-voom rings. Or I want to get noticed rings. Okay. So this will be up on the thing. Technical words. It's been a day. Okay. So I usually have them over there. So I do have, I can show you guys this one real quick. This one is charoite right there. And then I also have a garnet down there. And then we have 2 of the smaller, and of course I can clean those up. And you can see that top one is more of a blue, a cross between a London blue and that one, which is a more sky blue. So it would be a buy it now choice of 15. We'll do them for 15. I think the lowest one on there is 15. So we will do it. We'll give that a second. So again, and of course I can clean up your topaz rings. They have some patina. And then down here we have that beautiful charoite. Love charoite. And there's a garnet tucked under there. The ring things are great, but you know, they get in the way when you're trying to display them. But I needed to do that so you guys could see what all is here. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. And remember, if there's a size you're looking for, let me know. Okay. I had to do a stretch across the room there. Sorry. All right. So these are beautiful bee rings. Oh my gosh, bee earrings. So you've got your honeycomb. You have your, that is not 15. Pass. Okay. So sterling silver, you've got the gold vermeil, and you've got your little bee body in amber. They're lovely earrings. They're going to hang this direction. So they'll hang like that. I'm going to do these for a special of 50. So these are buy it now of 50. You guys know we sell those rings for 48, and that has 1 bee. So this has 2 bees. So love these. Love, love, love. They are absolutely gorgeous earrings. And you have your Baltic amber right there. And you've got that beautiful honeycomb. And there's your bee. These are really precious earrings. Okay, you don't want to stay up there. I'll just give that a few seconds. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that one. We'll hang those guys back up. They're just so precious. All right, let's do another brooch. I love this. This has 4 colors. So you've got your beautiful lemon, you've got your cherry, your green, and your cognac. It is a brooch, which brooches are huge right now. I can't believe it. I mean, I can because they're great. But yeah, brooches sure have brought a comeback. So we are going to do this at a buy it now of 22. It's really a lovely, lovely flower brooch. We're going to do it for 22. So is it next week? I think next Tuesday. Let me look. Let me find my calendar. Okay. Next Tuesday, I believe, unless something's changed, we're going to be doing our brooch party again. And that'll be on Tracy Cake's channel. And it'll be on like this time of day. We have fun. We sell teacups and brooches. And we dress up. Well, I don't have a hat, but everyone else wears a hat. And we have tea together. It's fun. It's nice to do something a little different. We'll give that a few seconds. And again, if there's anything you're looking for, let me know. All right, let's do, I've got a couple costume brooches. If anyone is interested in costume. So I like this. It is dangly. These are newer. So you've got your, come on, you've got your dangly flowers. So it's going to hang, it's at an angle. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. There we go. So this is costume. I love it. This one's going to be a buy it now of 12. It's adorable. Let's get that quarter next to it. So this is a really pretty green. It's kind of metallic, but not really. And then you've got your dangles, your dangly pieces. So I'm planning on ring sale part 2 to coincide with, ring sale 1 that we had. I just don't know yet, you guys, what date my son and them will be here. It depends on the military, So I can't plan any sales for September yet because we were going to do it the first Friday of the first Friday in September. But can't do it until I know with the military what when he'll be able to come for sure home. So, but otherwise, yeah. So we will be doing ring sale part 2. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I'm going to do another costume one. This one also is a buy it now of 12. I love this piece. It's so cool. There we go. So you've got the moon and the sun. It's cute. It's pretty big. Where did I put that quarter? I swear. There it is. So this is a more recent brooch. So you've got the moon blowing a kiss. We'll say blowing a kiss to the sunshine. So gold tone with the AB crystals on it. It's just fun. I will show a couple more costume ones and then we can go back to sterling. Did anyone want to see any of the size 8 in the $15 rings? Let me know. Those are the more basic, smaller everyday. I do have some in the 8s. Can you hear the stone coming? All right. We will go ahead and pass on that. We're going to do, this one would also be a buy it now of 12. Is that not cute? Look at that. Oh, let's get her over here. She is styling. I love this little lady. So she is enamel and gunmetal. She's fun. Look at her. She has places to go on her moped. And look, she's got a fish with her. Is that not fun? So that, again, is a brooch. And we're doing that one for a buy it now of 12. It's adorable. Adorable. You guys, I got hooked on these crackers. They're called Lances, and they're cream cheese and chive. Oh my gosh. I need to put the box away from my desk because they are just addicting. And they sound kind of gross, cream cheese and chive, but they're not. But they're not overly strong. So they're really neat. It is a fun one. I love that one. I think it is precious. She's like, meet me. She's in Rome. They drive a ton of Vespas over there. You don't want to drive in Rome. Believe me, you guys. You don't want to drive in Rome. It's crazy. They're crazier than driving in downtown Cancun. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that one. We're going to do a one more. This one is also 12. Again, it's a brooch. Let me go a little higher so you guys get that in there. Isn't that precious? Okay, I was chewing. I didn't want to chew because my I switched speakers, so it's like right here. All right, so I didn't hear from anybody if they wanted to see any of the size 8s in the 15 range, so I will put those away. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, that is so funny. All right, we will go ahead and pass on the birds. All right, go back to Sterling. Hey, Cool Ranch. See, the brooch, I put a brooch out and the lady comes out of the woodwork. Love you. There's my partner in crime. All right. We just did a bunch of brooches in honor of next week's Brooch Fest. All right. So I'm not sure if we did these here. I have 2 of these left. They are garnet. These are the bigger one. Hi, Edna. So these are 9mm garnet. These are the last 2 I have in this size. And these we're going to do, I buy it now, a 12. And they are 9mm. Oh, come on. I'm getting the circle of doom. Hold on. There we go. Garnet stretch. And they're 9mm. So those are the last 2 of the garnet that I have. And then I have the thicker irregular of the Moabite. And I'm going to do this one too. These are going to be choice. You've got the amethyst, and this is chevron amethyst. So we are doing a clearance on these. And I'm even going to include this one, this amethyst. So you can see the difference between the chevron and the regular amethyst. This one's lighter. These are the last of these guys that I have. So they're going to be a buy it now choice of 12. I did show some new amber pieces that came in at the very beginning. We showed some new earrings that came in. So if you guys do look back at them, we had a Mariner, 22-inch Mariner. We had an Egyptian prosperity or Egyptian piece. I can show this real quick. So your blessing on this one is really neat. So it's an Egyptian blessing. You've got the Ankh, the Wedja, and the Seneb. So life, prosperity, and health. So we had that piece that was new today. What else? We had the flat Mariner. Trying to think what else. Oh, yes. Thanks so much, Cool Ranch. I appreciate it. I almost didn't do today's show. It was a very rough night and a very bad morning. But, you know, you guys cheer me up, so. All right. Oh, I hear the mailman. Yep. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. Okay. This next piece I love. I love. This is vintage. So very dainty chain. I'll get that knot out. So let me bring this up. Now I am not positive. It feels like a glass, but it could be, well, obsidian is glass, but so I think it's obsidian. And then you've got the tone on there. The chain, like I said, I can get that knot out if I can get my fingers to work, is 14 karat 1/20th gold filled, and it's 22-inch chain, and it is glass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't cancel either, because then I would have just been pouting because I can't sleep. So, you know. So we're gonna just do this for a buy it now of 12. So obsidian. Oh, I got a sign for a package, you guys. Hold on. Thank you. Ooh, yay. Some new jewelry here I've been waiting for. So this I will be showing on Friday. So, all right. So again, 14 karat, 1/20th gold filled. And it is obsidian in an arrowhead, vintage, 22 inches. And we're doing it for about now 12. We will go ahead and pass on that. It's so funny. I buy from this company, and sometimes I have to sign for it, sometimes I don't. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like, really? I'm like, come on. You're killing me, Smalls. All right, let's do. All right. I am putting in, words are hard. I am putting a chain with this. We showed one like this 2 weeks ago. It sold via email. So I had a second one. So I am showing this today. So you've got the London Blue Topaz and the Amethyst. And you've got the moon. Sorry, there we go. The moon. It will come with a sterling silver chain with it. I think it's 18 inch. Yes, 18 inch. And this one's going to be a buy it now of 38. I cannot order this for less than 50 now. It's like, I about had a heart attack when I went on there today. I'm like, come on, dude. All right, I'm choking on a cracker. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All better. So absolutely stunning. Balinese. we did show that amber bypass ring with the turtle because we had the, I was going to say fly. We had the bee one. And then earlier we showed the one with the turtle. So we do have the bee or the turtle on that one. Just give that a couple more seconds. We know the lag has been a bear today. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. Let me put her in a bag so she stays nice and clean. So you guys wanting to look at rings? You guys wanting to look at necklaces? I've got vintage. You guys tell me what you're looking for. Or you'll know it when you see it. That's kind of how I am. I'll know it when I see it. I'm going to show this ring one more time before we put this away. This one is a buy it now 40. It's tanzanite and amethyst. It's a size 8.5. Here we go. So size 8.5, amethyst and tanzanite. 14 karat white gold vermeil over sterling. It's fabulous. You want the sun amber ring and the cat on the bike? I know, isn't, I do. Isn't that cat adorable? The cat on the bike. Here, let me go ahead and pull that. Yeah, the amber sun. So the amber sun. Yep, got that. And the bike brooch. He's right here. You got it. Aren't those adorable? I love that brooch. I thought it was so fun. Okay, great. You got it. You got it. Congratulations. We're in good health. And you guys, I got the most beautiful piece set from Edna. She makes beautiful jewelry. Where did I put it? Do I have it close over here or did I move it? Ugh. It's gorgeous, you guys. So make sure you check out Edna's channel. She makes beautiful jewelry. It's so fabulous. I was so happy to see it. All right. So that one again is tanzanite and amethyst. So we will go ahead and pass on that one. I'm going to pull you guys up for how long was the chain on the moon pendant? Moon pendant. Did we show a moon? Oh, you're talking about the bone? That one was 18, if that's the one you were talking about. Are you talking about this one here? Let me bring this up. Okay. Yeah, it's 18 inches on there. Whoop. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? And welcome in, Carmen. Nice to see you. And that one we were doing for 38. I know, I'm crazy. Seriously, I cannot order it for less than 50. And then by the time I do tax and all the other crud, it's going to cost me like $58 to get one in. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Okay, you want it. You got it. Congratulations. You were going to love it. Wear it in good health. It's beautiful. Woohoo! She wants it. You got it. I was just going to put my camera up and pull a drawer out. All right. let me put this here. So I'm not going to pull the amber drawer out, I don't think. Let me move the camera up here real quick. Okay. Hey, everyone that came in. Nice to see you. I am going to put these stones away. Yeah, see, I have some items in here that have been shown on other shows. Oops. Oh, nice. That's good to hear. This has some brooches in it, some glass, some of the vintage brooches. Some have been shown on here. Some have been shown on other shows. So, let me put that over there. And I did get another offer on her. Isn't she gorgeous? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I can do it. All right. I've got a drawer that's amber and high end. Oh, I do have some, what are they? I have some Pandoras coming in next week. All right. All right. Do we want to see rubies? I have stuff sorted. I'm crazy like that. So we've got like rubies and opals. I've got the necklaces that we showed. I just put them in there because people asked me for them. I wanted to know where they were. Those are those rhinestone or gemstone necklaces. All right. In here, we've got rings. So these are mostly opals. I can show. Man, I've got the hiccups, you guys. This has got some fun rings in it. I don't think you guys have seen a lot of those. And then, let's see. I do have, I showed these a couple months ago. These are the jade rings. They're gorgeous. Let me go ahead and show it camera down. It shows so much better. Okay, so I have a bunch of these, which are the jade rings. This one's with chrome diopside. This one's a size 9. It's 42.15 carats. It's gorgeous. And this one is supposed to be at 68. Yes, it's all jade. I got them in every color pretty much. Yeah, it's 42 carats. It's supposed to be 68. I can do them for 60. Let me go ahead and pull out a couple. So jade and chrome diopside, because some of you guys saw these a couple months ago and then I put them away. So that's a size 9. And what did I say I was going to do them at? I don't even remember. Oh, 60. Oh my gosh. So it would be a buy it now of 60. They're fabulous. So that's all hand carved jade and then chrome diopside and gold vermeil. I have size 7 in blue jade and sapphire. That one's a 7. You know what? I'm going to put them here. If you guys are interested, I can pull a bunch out. I have different sizes. So let's do this. This one's a 7 with sapphire. Okay, let's do it this way. 7. Those would be 8s. We'll put the 9s up here. So 9 and 7s. I keep them all in their boxes. It's just easier and safer. I have the green, oh, this is a different one. We've got this jade ring that's in a 9 with a Tahitian pearl. So Tahitian pearl and green jade. That one is gorgeous. Let's see. This one is a size 8. And this is red jade. Even though it looks terracotta, it's called red jade. And you've got, let me do it this way. You've got ruby. So those are the main colors I have left. So we're going to move you guys down. So 7 is blue jade and sapphire, and that's in the silver. And then in the vermeil, you've got the ruby and the red jade, and this is all carved. It's gorgeous. It's thick. And then in the 9, we've got the green jade with chrome diopside. Give that a second. Oh, you guys, I'm going to show this to you. It's expensive, but it's beautiful. I'm going to show you this next one. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. These I'll probably bring to the ring sale. Probably. All right. Let me put these back away real quick so I make sure I get them in the correct one. All right, so we had the red jade and we had the blue jade, the sapphire. All right, this is a fabulous necklace. It's Tahitian pearls. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if I can even do it justice. All right. This is so fantastic. I'm going to see if we can find the right kind of neck piece. Let's see. I think it'll fit on this one without sliding off. Okay. This is one of the most fantastic pieces I have gotten. So this is Tahitian pearls, not just one. There's 7 Tahitian pearls. And then you have, these are, it's 20 inches. You've got rhodium over sterling. And it's sapphire and garnets down here in the bottom. These are 12 millimeter. I'm going to pull you guys down real quick and painless. There we go. So these are all Tahitian pearls. And then here you have got sapphire, and you have got garnet there, and an amethyst, a citrine. And then here you've got chrome diopside. And these are all Tahitian pearls. It is a buy it now of 300. I know it's a lot, but it's gorgeous. It's phenomenal. And to have 7 12 millimeter pearls in one necklace is fantastic. And then you've got more chrome diopside right there. And then more chrome diopside up there. More chrome diopside there. I know, isn't it fabulous? It really is. It's so hard to show this. See, you guys never know what we're going to find in my drawers. That sounds all kind of wrong, doesn't it? All right. You never know, right? What's going to be in Deb's drawers? But yeah, it's fantastic. It's not going to do it justice, but I wanted you to see how it hangs. So again, these are all chrome diopsides there. It's really a beautiful piece. So, all right. We're doing a trip through Deb's drawers. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right. All right, let's do, yeah, right? Right? Okay, this is a special piece. I got this, I did a shorts video on this. This is a Gems in Vogue. And of course, you know, I have to, it's so fabulous. It's so fabulous. All right. So I'm going to hold it up back here so you guys can see this, okay? So this is, now if I can find my note to see how many carats it is. Oh my gosh, where is my note? See, I keep it in its original paper. All right. So this is 70 carats of rock crystal. Gems in Vogue, great company. So also known as Michael Valatutti. So this is genuine rock crystal. Okay. So you've got your tag on there, and then there we go. So it's got its tag. This is all rock crystal, gold and palladium over. You've got a ruby on this one. It's got the bookwork. I've got the box for it. It is a fabulous one, and this one would be a buy it now of $250. So that is 70 carats of faceted rock crystal. It's fabulous. But I did a shorts, I think, showing this. So it's huge. It's gorgeous. That is a hunk of burning love. So it will come in its original box. It's got its other information here. They do back up their jewelry as well. So if there's ever an issue, you can send it in and they will fix it for free. They are fabulous. I love this company. I love Monco Valituti. So, all right, we will go ahead and pass on that. It's a fabulous one. All right. I had to switch back and check over on there. So yeah, it's fabulous. So I do keep it in its original container. It is. It's really a gorgeous piece. It's a collector piece, you know, with it being gems in vogue. So you never know what we got hiding in here. In here, I've got vintage Mexico and Navajo and Zuni in here. So let's see if there's an interesting piece we can find in here that you guys haven't seen. I'm going to dig down to the bottom. Oh, that's fabulous. Okay. We're going to try to find a unique piece for you guys. All right, so these are clip-on earrings, and I actually met this person. These are Navajo. All right, and it's white buffalo. They're clip-on. A friend of mine used to own a store in our downtown area here. Gosh, it's got to be 25 years ago now. Let me go ahead and write pass. All right. We're going to put camera down. And let's get rid of that 250. So these are absolutely fantastic earrings. I love these. So these are 18 grams. And they are Navajo clip-on. Cannot remember his name for the life of me. And I met him, but you know, I'm lucky I know what I had for dinner last night. This were 150. I'm going to do them for a buy it now of 110. I cannot, for the life of me, remember his name. I'm hoping that I can have it pop up in my head. So absolutely lovely. I love the colors on these. Sorry, I'm crinkling for a second. I'm taking these out of their container. Yeah, white buffalo turquoise. Yeah, it is. It's like a jasper. They're fabulous. And these are, okay, was I married at the time? So I've been married almost 37 years. Her store, I think I was 16 when I got these. Oh my gosh, yeah. So they're gorgeous. All right, we'll go ahead and pass. All right, let's do a pair of, these are fabulous. Fabulous. They definitely are spectacular earrings. And these are, oh my gosh, who is this? Nuts. Oh, I can't think of the maker. One of you guys might remember who this is. Oh, can't remember. Can't remember. I'm going to have to look in my book. So it's like the star. These are fabulous. These are big. These are not tiny. I think I have a pendant. Let me look. I might have a pendant that's smaller that matches back to this. So I'm looking. I could have sworn I did. Let me look. I don't, but these would be a buy it now of 100, and these are fantastic. They're huge. They are inlay. I love these earrings. I love these earrings. So we'll put the quarter next to it. They're fantastic. You know what? I think what I'm going to do over the weekend is go through here, and for some reason not all my papers have, or all my little container things have the artisans on it. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Is there any type of style that you guys would like to see? All you need to do is ask it. I'm going to pull these over here so I don't break them. All right, let's get these off the correct way. There we go. Let's put them the correct way. So let's do a ring. This is a free form opal, Ethiopian Wellow opal. I love this design because it's not a design you see, so it's freeform. Okay, so I will make it better in the light here. This is a size 9. This one is a, buy it now, 38. Let me go ahead and get that up there. Let me put these earrings back into their holder. All right. So Ethiopian Wellow opal, we're going to take it off of there, and I'll show it to you on the finger. It will show so much better. There we go. So you can see it's freeform. That is sterling. I love that. It's like a slice of opal. I mean, that's exactly what it is. But look at that orange and that peach popping through, and then your greens. It's like mesmerizing. You are getting sleepy. It's fabulous. So Ethiopian Wellow opal in a size 8 or 9, excuse me, and it's 38. It's a fabulous ring. All right. Try to hold it this way. Lots of green play in there. Yellow, orange, red, peach. All right, we will pass on that. All right, this is a Taxco piece. Let me pass on that. This is interesting. All right, come on. Wow. The internet is going super slow. Sorry, guys. Okay. This is lapis. It's fabulous. It's 19, or excuse me, it's Sodalite. It's Taxco. It's marked TD98. Go ahead and show you the marking there. So you can see I didn't clean it up all the way, just enough to look. So you've got your brooch back and your pendant. So this guy's fabulous. Let's put him on a holder. So 3-dimensional Sodalite. Here we go. I love, love, love this piece. This one would be a buy it now of 85. It's fantastic. So vintage, Taxco, Mexico, marked TD98. You've got all that sterling. You've got that carved face. And it's Sodalite. I keep saying lapis. It's Sodalite. It's just a really neat piece. There's the headdress. So again, brooch or... I love this one. I just think it's so neat. Different, right? We are going to go about another 15 minutes. Okay, we will go ahead and pass on that one, but isn't that neat? And let's just show these guys. We have, I think I have 2 of these left. I'm looking in my drawer. It's not jewelry, but just as fabulous. These are snuff bottles or perfume bottles, whatever you want to call it. So these are Ormex, and they're 925. So you've got aventurine for the green, citrine for the yellow, and they do open. And these guys are going to be, I was going to do them at 60. We're going to do, oh my goodness, what just popped up on my computer? Hello, go away. Okay. StreamYard has to quit putting things in here. Okay. So we were going to do them at 60 a piece. I'm going to do a buy it now of 45 for choice. Did my comment just disappear? There it is. It's showing. That's so weird, you guys. It's not showing on StreamYard. So buy it now, 45 for choice. Wow, that took a long time. So let me go ahead and open these. So you've got your little spoonula, whatever you want to call it. Okay, spoonula. And these are sterling. So that's his little body. He's got his cute sombrero. So they both open. They're taking a siesta. So snuff bottle, perfume bottle, whatever you want to use it for, or collectible. Okay, we will go ahead and pass on those. Somebody will come on and they'll be like, she's got headless things on there. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm only going to stand about 15 more minutes. So those are adorable. All right, camera up. Bye, Cool Ranch Dorito, and we'll get together once I know Danny's schedule to do a sale, a Tuesday sale. So definitely, we'll set a date. So have a good one. Okay, so I have got on the table here a few rings that I'll show. I always like to pull different things out, set them out, and show them. We've got a, oh yeah, I will. Thanks. I'm going to hope I can sleep tonight. I have a Mexico bracelet, more up to date. We've got sapphire necklace, and we've got that beautiful, I put it in a big bag. We've got that beautiful opal and topaz necklace. It's fantastic. But like I said, if there's something you guys want to see for the next 15 minutes, let me know. I am here to serve you. So yeah, I've got these containers with opals in it. Got some pearl. So you guys let me know. Otherwise, I'll just start pulling some things out. I'll give it a second. I know this lag is really bad, you guys. But I'm always so grateful when you guys hang out with me. It's so nice. So yeah, I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to do a little more research on those Navajo earrings. I can see it right now. I've got books downstairs that I use. So I will definitely have to, when I have time, right? Research takes a long time. I have this fabulous new piece that came in, and I'm not selling it yet because I cannot find the maker's mark. And I always want to represent the jewelry as it is and for the artisan. And it kind of looks like a buffalo nickel. It's over that way. It's really cool, but I cannot find the maker's mark anywhere. Not in my books, not on the usual websites that I go to. So those, I can't bring them until I have a little more information. The more vintage pieces like these are gorgeous. They're fabulous. Trying to see if I can bring one. Those are small. So let me just put these away real quick so we don't lose them. That would be bad. You'd like to get the sun and moon brooch for 12? Okay, you got it. You got it. It's so cute. It is so adorable. I know it's not going to look great on sitting up. Now you guys see why I love to go camera down. I can't stand camera up for jewelry showing. I wish I could see you guys face to face more, but you got it. Isn't that cute? You got it. All right. Get a little baggie. Oh, I need a bigger baggie. Sounds like they're cutting the grass. But yeah. So anyone have any fun plans coming up? I know the kids are all going back to school, so there's one person, I can't remember who it was, said that the kids were going back to school for 5 half days. What's the point of that, right? 5 half days. Get those kids in school all day long. Half days. That's insane. Okay. Let's pull a size 6 ring out. We'll do a couple rings from the rings that I had that I haven't fitted into anything yet. All right. Try to find one I have not shown you guys. So these are smaller. These are the 6s. Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to pull some that you guys have not seen. Oh, it's funny. I pulled one out and I'm like, ooh, it's not there. Okay. This is pretty. So this is size 6 1/4-ish. So that means it goes over a little bit. Yeah, it's 6 1/4. Let me move the camera down. All right. I love this piece of it. So it's size 6 1/4. It is, I think this one's unmarked. I'll have to look again. It is turquoise and coral, then sterling. Size 6 1/4. Let me double check to see if this one is signed. Nope. If it was on there, it's not there anymore. So let me show you guys that. Definitely needs a good cleanup. But it's a fabulous ring. Bring that up there. Put it on a ring holder. So size 6 1/4. And this one we will just do a buy it now of 28. We originally were going to do it at 40. So we are doing it for 28. So 6 1/4 size. That'll be our crazy clearance. That's what I write on my paper. Crazy clearance. So I know not to do that again. So that's a 6 1/4. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys the new stuff on Friday. There's not a lot of it, but there's some that's just precious. All right, we'll just give that another second. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. So that one was the 6 1/4. And I labeled this bag my special piece. There's some just fabulous pieces. All right, let's do a size 10. Let's see if I've shown. Oh, okay. Size 10. Well, I did show you guys that one, so we're going to do this one. Okay, so size 10. This is Blue Apatite, and it's rhodium over sterling. Okay, and we're going to cover that so you guys can kind of see that, and then I'll bring it up. So this is called Betroka Blue Apatite. It's 1.4 carats. It's a size 10. We were supposed to do it at 48. We're going to do it at a buy it now of 38. So really pretty. All right, let me show it to you on the finger. So it's a size 10. It's lovely, lovely. So those are all apatite on your shoulder there. Or excuse me, blue sapphire. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Blue sapphire on the shoulder, and you've got your Petroka blue apatite. So apatite and sapphire. Size 10. Let's find mermaid. So again, on the shoulders, those are blue sapphires right there. Gorgeous. It's a pretty ring. I even wrote it on the paper and I still couldn't read. All right. So we're doing this one for 38. So sapphire and apatite. If there's no interest, we will go ahead and pass on that. I just lost the paper. It's pretty. It's pretty. Let's do this ring. This one is a size. Let me write and pass. This will be the last ring of the day. This one is a size 9. We were going to do it at 30. We're going to do a buy it now of 26 on it. Let me get this up here. Really pretty. Multicolored. All gemstones. So you've got your peridot, your citrine, your amethyst, your blue topaz, and your garnet. It's a size 9, and we're going to do it for 26. Trying to get that color to show right there. You can see that beautiful garnet. So garnet, blue topaz, amethyst, citrine, and let's turn you this way, and peridot. When we were doing for 26. It's a size 9. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Let me get that up there. Okay. So thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I appreciate you guys always being here. You guys keep me company. I love it. Thank you, thank you. So Friday we'll be back. I did a video on Saturday. It was a thread up opening. If those pieces don't sell by Friday from that 12 or that it was a 15 piece, I did sell some pieces out of it. I'll bring that costume to Friday because I keep it open for a week. So I figured Saturdays would be a good day to put it up. Yeah. I would love to. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go jump in the shower and cry. Have you guys ever done that where you just jump in the shower and you're just like, I'm so exhausted. So I may just go stand under the water like this before I got to pick up the hubby. But no, thank you so much, you guys. It was a really rough day. And since 3 a.m., it's been really rough. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to stand in there and go. Maybe I'll blare some music too. But thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. I'll see you Friday. I will bring that jewelry from this video. And then I've got packages of new jewelry here. There will be about 15, 20 pieces. Maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. Love you too, guys. All right. Love you, Holy Spirit. So nice to have you. Love you, girl. All right, you guys. I am going to get out of here. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. And it's always be well, take care of each other, and tell someone you love them today. It's really important. All right, you guys. Thank you. Bye.